actually getting data right away. You're not even waiting.
You get instant data without any.
That's phenomenal.
I mean, it might not be useful because you'll mostly see Justin Bieber.
Sure.
But you see how many tweets there were today and over the past week or whatever is the time period. I forget. I think we start off with a default for the past week with day slices, but you've got time ranges, you've got sentiment that you can assign, you can do geo limitation. So
sure.
The default view, as soon as you turn it on, is you're going to get a chart that shows you the total number of tweets every day for the past week or something. You'll get the top trending posts, the top trending tweets, the top trending videos, the most popular terms, trending terms on Twitter. That's what you're going to get with no keywords.
No, that's great. So you guys are actually attacking the problem from the top down rather than from the bottom up. Instead of building from nothing, we're actually going to cut down the data set to what's relevant to us, which is a much, I can just see 1,000 examples of people that I've talked to in the past where this approach would have benefited them so much, where it's easier to cut it down and to make a more finite search rather than starting with a search that basically returns nothing, and then I've got to wait a couple of days, hope that that's going to bring me back a meaningful data set, then refine that. You're kind of refining it instantaneously, which is pretty amazing.
Our workflow is it's a very search-oriented workflow. So let's say you want to start building a topic, and I'm just going to use the Apple iPhone example.
Sure.
You're interested in Apple, and you start, you type in Apple. The first thing you're going to get now is you're going to get a chart. The chart changes from being general Twitter to mentions of Apple, and you will get terms that are related to Apple, and you'll get the top posts and top tweets and top, links related to Apple. And then, assuming you're not adding more filters, such as time ranges and so on, you're sticking with the same time range, you have data. You don't have to wait. It's all there for the past week.
It's amazing.
If you were interested in the past month or the past day, you can change your time range, but it's all there. And then you'll have other terms show up. You'll have iPhone 4S, new iPad, whatever else. And you can click on any of those terms, and it gets added to your list. You now see Apple and iPhone 4S. And the chart shows you both for the whole group of terms, but also you can see, how much was being said about iPhone 4S versus iPad versus new iPad versus MacBook, or all the things that you're adding. And as you build these term lists, you'll get more and more related terms showing up with metrics for each term. So you can decide, oh, iPhone 4S, today was the day of the launch, and it's really trending in relation to Apple. And you decide to add that, and maybe you decide not to add, macOS or some older term that is not trending quite as much. And every time you do anything, you get results back instantly. So it's a very, very different workflow from most of the other systems out there. Of course, whenever you build a topic, you save it, you have a list of pre-saved topics, and you can go back to any of them. But the whole process is really interactive, and you can keep changing things. And we encourage, in the workflow, we encourage users to keep changing things, because that's what our platform allows users to do, which other platforms don't. So that's the real strength of Topsy. And we think that's what users would love to do, and users just haven't had the ability to do it till now.